All right, everybody, today's episode is special. Not just because I'm here, caffeinated and armed with opinions and probably slightly dehydrated, but because Trigger Happy Tactical Podcast just leveled up. Yep, TriggerHappyTactical.com is officially live. And the swag you grab there isn't just merch, it's ammo for the next evolution of this show. Welcome back to another episode of the Trigger Happy Tactical Podcast, where it's always time to lock, load, and listen. But today, we've got a new twist. It's time to lock, load, and log on. Because the brand new website, TriggerHappyTactical.com, is finally up and running. And with it comes something you've all been asking for, Trigger Happy Tactical swag. Yeah, that's right. Hats, shirts, patches, stickers, and a bunch of other gear designed specifically for the community that's been riding with me since the very beginning. Now, here's the real talk. Every single penny from the swag store is being funneled directly into one mission: taking this podcast into the full video realm. Yeah, cameras, lights, audio upgrades, editing gear, backdrops, maybe even a little neon sign that says, "Don't be a pussy." I don't know. We'll see. But you're not just buying merch. See, you're literally helping build the next stage of Trigger Happy Tactical. You're helping me bring you better content, better reviews, better breakdowns, better training tips, and better gun nerd debates. This time all in full HD with my face included. So I'm sorry about that in advance. And the best part, I'll be adding new swag weekly. Different drops and limited runs, seasonal stuff, and, inside jokes from the show that only you guys would understand. And if you listened long enough, you might even see an every damn day EDC line of EDC gear pop up at some point. But this is just phase one of something much bigger, and you all are helping lay that foundation. But I do have to say, before we go any further, let me say something that I owe you all. I'm sorry I haven't put out a new episode for a little bit. Trust me, it wasn't because I ran out of things to say. If you know anything about me, you know that that is literally impossible. The reason for the gap is simple. I've been building out the studio and getting everything ready to take this podcast into the full video production mode. The layout, the lighting, the audio treatment, camera rigs, putting together a legit studio takes time and planning and more than a few swear words, trust me. And I didn't want to do it half-ass. When we flipped that switch to video, I really wanted to look clean and sharp and professional and absolutely on brand for Trigger Happy Tactical, which means, again, more swearing probably. So thank you, everybody, for being patient. Thank you for sticking with me. This break wasn't downtime. It was prep time. And now we're about to turn all that prep into something big. So we already have some gear that's live on the website. Let's talk about some of that swag that's already up there or stuff that's going to be coming really shortly. We got THT, Trigger Happy Tactical logo hats. These things are clean, bold, structured, and built for range days, gym days, or the I just woke up and I really don't feel like doing my hair kind of days. Plus, every hat adds +5 tactical charisma. Yep, absolutely. We've got official Trigger Happy Tactical t-shirts, nice, soft, durable, printed right kind of shirts, not those cheap shirts that turn into those little belly shirts after one wash. We got blacks, grays, all sorts of colorways, all with that Trigger Happy Tactical attitude. We got stickers and such, high quality vinyl, UV resistant, ones that are perfect for ammo cans and gun cases and laptops or the bumper of the Prius you absolutely regret buying. Lock, load, and listen gear, official catchphrase of Trigger Happy Tactical. Wear it proud, man. It's instantly recognizable to anyone who listens. So at least another person out there will recognize it. And then my favorite new line is the "Don't be a pussy" gear for the boldly unbothered people, for the people who train hard, push themselves, and don't make any excuses. Shirts, hoodies, patches, the stuff that makes weak feelings cry. Wear it responsibly or irresponsibly. It's your call. I don't care. We got THT coffee mugs. Start your morning with some caffeine and attitude. Heavy, ceramic, good handle feel, built for real coffee drinkers, not that pumpkin spice sugar foam nonsense. Perfect for the range, the office, or those court-mandated parenting classes. No judgment. I'm not judging you. And then one of my favorite ones, we got THT playing cards. Nice custom designed deck featuring our artwork, clean lines, and bold THT branding. These are great for poker nights, range breaks, or practicing those card tricks to impress absolutely no one, ever. So what is your swag that you buy support? Well, let's get tactical with it. Here's what your support helps build out in the new video studio. Hopefully a multicam video setup and some pro lighting rigs, on-camera and lav mics, tripods, gimbals, mounts, a video switcher, upgrade editing workstation, soundproofing and backdrops, on-table review setup, and a B-roll camera for close-ups. Not of me, trust me, you don't want that, but of the stuff, right? You're not just getting merch, people. You're helping build a legit production studio from the ground up. We want to be able to do all the cool shit that you have expectations of, from interviews to gear reviews to every single thing you can be thinking of, going on location and doing all sorts of cool, crazy shit, right? So what's coming next to the website? Really, this is just the start. Upcoming editions include weekly swag drops, training pages and class schedules, gear reviews, event announcements, photos, videos, and behind-the-scene content, and possibly a founders club, maybe even that every damn day EDC line we were talking about. So what was that founders club that I was teasing there just a little bit? If you guys want, I may mark everyone who buys the first wave as part of the Trigger Happy Tactical Founders Club. Early access, limited runs, special drops, maybe even a challenge coin down the line. And I absolutely, if you want, will do a name shout out for everyone who buys before we go video. Well, we'll see, but I kind of like the idea if you want me to be honest with you. So in the end, check it out. TriggerHappyTactical.com. Grab some swag, support the mission, help me take this show from audio to full-on HD action. We're building something huge here, a brand, a community, a movement, and you're part of it from day one. And until next time, y'all know the drill. It's time to lock, load, and log on. Wait, before the music starts, I have a special guest here that wants to give you a special message. So I think you should listen to him. Take it to heart, right? I mean, don't hurt this poor kid's feelings. Okay.
Stop being a nerd. Buy cool stuff.